House sales in Scotland reached a 12-year high in December, according to the latest property figures. The increase, recorded by estate agent Aberdein Considine's Property Monitor report, has been linked to a strong first-time buyer and new build market. Figures show that, across Scotland, more than 10,000 homes changed hands in December, the highest figure for the month since 2007 and the credit crunch. This was a 15% increase on November's figure and the highest single month of sales recorded since October 2018. In the last 3 months of 2020, East Dunbartonshire saw the biggest increase in transactions, up 24% on 2019, while Aberdeen and Glasgow also enjoyed boosts of 10% and 1.6% respectively. Douglas Telfer, property partner at Aberdein Considine in Glasgow, said the figures suggest that the market is no longer as seasonal as it used to be. He said, "You have to go back to December 2007, before the global credit crunch, to find a higher month of pre-Christmas property sales. It used to be that you didn't get many sales close to Christmas, but now that's no longer the case. The market is showing signs that it is no longer seasonal." Mr. Telfer claimed that some of the sales could be down to a Boris bounce following the general election result on December 12. However, Faisal Chaudhry, director of residential research at Savills, said the deals being finalized in December would have been agreed months before the vote. He said, "We'll see the effects of the general election in the next few months, in the first quarter of 2020. Mr. Chaudhry added that the December high was not surprising given the relatively steady growth in the Scottish market over the last 3 years. He said, "Scotland has remained relatively unaffected by the recent political uncertainty compared to other regions of the UK. In Scotland, transaction numbers have steadily grown, whereas other UK regions have seen a significant drop in transactions since the EU referendum in 2016. Uncertainty is built into our market because we've been witnessing uncertainty long before the EU referendum. We've had the NDIF back in 2014. I'm not surprised that we've had a strong December in terms of sales. It's been a continuing theme for the last 3 years, helped by growth in the new build market." The statistics from Aberdein Considine show that total sales in Scotland reached £18.7 billion, £550 million more than 2018. East Dunbartonshire recorded the highest average price rise in the last quarter of 2019, with an increase of 9.5% to £263,291, making it the third most expensive place to live in Scotland. The most expensive location was East Lothian, which overtook Edinburgh by around £2,000, with an average house price of £267,905. In Glasgow, the average price increased by 1% to £163,874. And the see for more on this story, visit the news article link.